1989, I walked through the doors. I came in a normal working class girl from Reading, the thirst for learning and curiosity. That's it, you can't get rid of me now.
When I was walking across that graduation stage, I felt a real sense of accomplishment.
Pride.
Trepidation.
Relief.
The first ever time I came to Portsmouth, it was the most miserable day before I got to that point, and I drove in across the M275. The sun was shining.
It was quite daunting. I hadn't been in a place with that many people, but then that soon flipped around because you realise everyone else is more scared than you are.
I really just felt like it was made for me because I was finally great at something.
My fondest memories of my time at Portsmouth have been the friendships that I've made.
It was great moving to a new city and experiencing a variety of different things.
You are encouraged to do more.
It taught me that I can do anything I put my mind to. I can juggle a degree and juggle interning and sport and radio.
I have really fond memories of just Portsmouth always being sunny and warm and just full of joy.
I've never dreamt that I would do so well.
The fact that Portsmouth were there and gave me the ability to achieve everything that I've ever wanted to achieve means so much to me.
I had a wonderful day graduating in Portsmouth.
Walking across the stage at Portsmouth Guildhall, it was overwhelming excitement, a little bit of nerves, but also a really overwhelming sense of achievement.
It was really nice to reflect with all of my friends and classmates.
People that got me through the degree, it was like really nice to go for a drink and get some food afterwards with them and go, look guys, like I wouldn't have done this without you, so let's go get a beer, like.
Since I graduated from Portsmouth, I haven't been able to keep away.
Incredibly, it's kind of been in my life over the last 25 odd years. It's kind of like family.
It seems like it's going to be a massive leap between finishing your studies and going out into the world of work.
It's okay to not know what's next.
There were times where I wanted to quit. There were times where I felt like maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I should cut back.
If you can ride that feeling of discomfort, that's probably a really great place to be because you won't rush into something that perhaps isn't a career for you.
The careers and employability went above and beyond, and to know that they were there for 5 years after I finished university helped with the pressure of the real world.
Things do just fall into place.
I can do whatever I put my mind to. That's the impact that Portsmouth had on me.
I am incredibly proud to always be part of Portsmouth. It is part of my soul. It's part of who I am today. It's made me who I am today, and to be able to go back and keep giving back is great. Welcome to your alumni community.
Welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Before the ceremony begins, we have a few important notices. Graduands, please stay in your assigned seat, as that is the order in which you will process across the stage. A short way into the ceremony, there will be a video, at which point you will be escorted from the hall to begin your journey across the stage. As you cross the stage, you will shake hands with the presiding officer and the executive dean. If you don't wish to do so, please tuck your right hand inside the lapel of your gown and make the staff aware backstage. Your photograph will be taken as you shake hands with the presiding officer, so please look towards the camera briefly. In the event of an emergency, please follow the instructions from the Guildhall front of house team. The ceremony is about to begin. Please stand.
This is an important day in the life of the university, a day to celebrate the success of our graduates. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony and to formally declare the congregation of the university open. Please be seated.
Chancellor, distinguished guests, families, friends, and of course, graduates. My name is Professor Richard Thelwell, and as the Interim Executive Dean for the Faculty of Science and Health, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this celebration event. Graduation is a significant life event. It's an occasion to enjoy, and one I'm sure that you've looked forward to from the moment that you started at Portsmouth. You've experienced so much. You've had a huge amount of excitement throughout your journey. You've had wonderful success. But I'm sure there's also an eagerness to move on to the next stage of your life. I encourage you at some point today to pause, to look around, to think about what you've managed to achieve, who you've achieved it with, what you've managed to do. You've accomplished such a huge amount in your 3 years here at Portsmouth, and that has required grit, wisdom, determination, dedication, and it's rightly fitting that we celebrate your achievements here today. So having graduated from the School of Sport, Health and Exercise Science, many of you will go on to work in a whole variety of roles that will have meaningful impacts on society and the wider sporting, health and exercise ecosystem. You've developed many sought-after skills, transferable skills in communication, critical thinking, research, resilience. And it's these particular skills that will stand you in good stead going forward as you move into your future careers. You're leaving Portsmouth with all of the hallmarks of a University of Portsmouth student. You're now an expert within your field. You possess critical and reflective knowledge, a detailed understanding of your subject area. Your education has made you an independent and creative thinker, equipped and ready to face the global challenges and push the boundaries of your expertise. So please do recognise the immense value that you bring to society. Your ability to generate new ideas, seize opportunities and bring original thinking to groups and the communities which you belong will be very important going forward. You've got a responsibility to give back to society, to contribute as a responsible, respectful, informed and active global citizen. Whilst we're celebrating your achievements, it's important that we do take some time to recognise those who have supported, helped and encouraged you along the way. You've been challenged here at university to do your very best by our academic and support staff. They've not always made life easy for you, and neither should they. But what they have done is create an environment in which you've been able to live, learn, and flourish to push you to perform at your very best. And thanks to their efforts, you've been able to grow and develop into the graduates that I see before me now. Your fellow students and peers have been alongside you. They've shared your experiences. They've been invaluable throughout your studies. They've lifted you through the tough times, and I'm sure that they've also supported you through those successes as well. Many of those will remain lifelong friends. And then most importantly of all, your closest supporters, those friends or family who have encouraged and supported you throughout your whole life. They've helped you when you've needed the help. They've kept faith in you. They've willed you to succeed. So never forget their support, and also remember that today is an extremely important day for them as well. As such, I think it's appropriate that you, our graduates, if you're able to, please stand and with a warm round of applause and some proper Portsmouth cheering, join me in thanking those who have supported you throughout your journey. So please be upstanding, graduates. Thank you. Now, I know it's first thing in the morning, but my recollections of sport, health and exercise science is a little bit louder than that, so maybe we can do it with a bit more gusto this time. So come on, let's say thanks to those people. That's more like it, thank you. So, over recent years, our world has become one of great uncertainty. Our lives, and also the lives of those that we love, seem to have become dominated by financial crises, political instability, and division and discord. And it's in the face of these challenges that we can sometimes feel overwhelmed. Therefore, it would be very easy to become pessimistic about the future in which we're living and the world in which you're going to work in. However, it's graduation ceremonies such as this that bring optimism and hope for the future. And when I look out over the Guildhall right now, what I see are a group of passionate, highly skilled individuals who are brimming with ideas to make our world a better place. So be proud to be a member of our Portsmouth family. You studied at a university that is considered one of the modern global elite. Our researchers are involved in cutting-edge areas of research. They undertake work that is tackling some of the real challenges for the 21st century and beyond. And our teaching is amongst the best within the UK as well. We're rated as a TEF Gold. The university is ambitious with our vision to be the UK's top modern university by 2030, and also one of the top 100 young universities globally. So to do that, we need to be bold. We need to be ready to innovate. We need to take risks so that we can adapt to meet the changing demands of future students and also researchers. We plan to lead on sustainability, to translate even more of our academic work into practical results, and also to become a leading civic institution that provides opportunities for people from all backgrounds. As we realise our ambition and our vision, we'll make you even more proud that you are a graduate from here at Portsmouth. So as valued professionals, future leaders and innovators, we want you to keep in touch with us throughout your journey. So please do make use of the excellent Alumni Association and also of our Careers and Employability Service, where we have a whole variety of individuals who are very keen to help support you to the next stage of your professional life. So don't let today be the end of your relationship with us. It's the beginning of a new one. Please consider how you may be able to support the future generations of Portsmouth graduates, because you're the role models for whom they're going to be following. You are their inspiration. And finally, I urge you to live by the values of the university. Be responsible, be open, and be ambitious. And as a Portsmouth graduate, never settle for second best. Graduates, I congratulate you on your awards, and I wish you every success for the future. Thank you. The university has resolved to confer the award of Doctor University Honoris Causa upon Leon Mann, MBE.
Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen and graduates, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Leon Mann, MBE, for the award of Doctor of the University. Where do I even begin to introduce the inspirational Leon Mann, MBE? Leon is a formidable force in the world of journalism, media, championing diversity and celebrating black achievement. He is also a highly sought-after consultant, filmmaker, spokesman and presenter, whilst also being a serial entrepreneur, responsible for some of the most influential initiatives in this country supporting and championing black communities. Leon was born in 1979 in London to parents Terry and Beverly, who I'm delighted are here today. Leon was obsessed with football as a kid and enjoyed writing up match reports as an 11-year-old after school games, an early indication that a career in the sports media was to come maybe. But with a lack of black role models in the profession at the time, Leon has spoken about that ambition not feeling like a realistic aim. It's something that has driven his desire to see more diversity in the sports media, to ensure the next generation don't have the same doubts. Leon is a graduate of the University of Portsmouth, where he read geography from 1999 to 2002, and he was a highly engaged member of the University Football Club, representing the university for the duration of his studies. And I was lucky enough to have been studying at Portsmouth at the same time as Leon and have known him for nearly 25 years. And last year, Leon returned to Portsmouth to film an alumni podcast at Fratton Park with fellow Portsmouth graduate and football journalism star Joel Bayer on their time at Portsmouth and how it helped them on their journey to disrupting the football media industry. After graduating, Leon's first job was working for the national charity Kick It Out, formerly known as Let's Kick Racism Out of Football. And by the age of 23, Leon was the spokesperson for the campaign, going on to be Europe and media manager. Following this, Leon moved into journalism, working for BBC Sport for 5 years, in which time he fronted their boxing coverage, was a regular reporter on Football Focus and Match of the Day, and made 2 critically acclaimed documentaries on Usain Bolt. As a broadcaster, he also fronted documentaries on ITV about footballers Andy Cole and Jermaine Defoe, and was the England football reporter for the channel for a short time. Leon has also worked as an on-screen reporter and presenter for many major events, including the London Olympics in 2012 and the European Football Championships in 2016. But it is the other side of the camera that Leon has been able to make even more valuable contributions. In 2008, Leon was the founder of 2 of the most important initiatives in recent years to recognise, champion and support black representation in sport and the media. The Football Blacklist is an initiative supported by the FA and Premier League celebrating black achievement in football. It is now a firm fixture in the football calendar and the most recognised celebration of its kind. In 2008, Leon also launched BCOMS, that stands for Black Collective of Media in Sport. This has grown into a significant vehicle to help identify and develop young talent from all underrepresented backgrounds to work in the media. It has since helped hundreds of young people go on to work in sports media. In 2014, Leon went on to found the Sports People's Think Tank. This is an athlete activist movement, and through working with Loughborough University and the FAIR Network, which is a network set up to counter discrimination in European football, they issued 4 reports to the all-party parliamentary group on recommendations needed to address underrepresentation of black and Asian football coaches and managers in elite-level football. Leon sits on the Professional Game Match Officials Board, that's professional football referees to you and I, and he has advised the organisation on EDI for the last 4 years. And in that time, we have seen the first female official in the Premier League, the first black officials in the Premier League in 17 years, and the first ever Asian referee in the Premier League. In 2021, Leon was appointed to Sky TV's Diversity Advisory Council to help shape strategy and drive progress to being a more diverse and inclusive organisation, advising on £30 million of diversity funding over the next 3 years. Leon also has his own consultancy and production company, Refresh Sports, and he works with some of the biggest names in football, including managing ex-Premier League football star Yaya Toure, GB sprinter Sarnell Hughes, and former Lioness footballer Eni Aluko. He also advises sports leaders and leagues, including the Major League Soccer in the USA and the FA here in England. And it was also in 2021 that Leon was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire, MBE, in the Queen's Birthday Honours List for his work addressing the lack of diversity in sports and sports journalism. Leon also serves as the Vice Chair of the Sports Journalism Association and has been an honouring visiting fellow at the University of East London. And only last week, he was awarded the Freedom of the City of London. Recently, Leon joined our Chancellor, Karen Blackett, on the Black Equity Organisation Board of Trustees, who are an organisation created to dismantle systemic racism in Britain, drive generational change, and deliver better lived experiences for black people across the country. Leon epitomises everything we stand for at the University of Portsmouth, aiming to make a difference to individuals and society. He is ambitious, aspires to be world-class, and is someone who wants to make a difference in this world, and above everything else, is open, responsible, and kind, something that makes all of his achievements even more meaningful. Leon is an incredible ambassador for our university and someone we can be immensely proud of. Ultimately, Leon is a champion for the underrepresented, a visionary leader, and someone we can be very appreciative to say is a part of Portsmouth for life. Chancellor, for services to sport, media, diversity, and the University of Portsmouth, I present Leon Mann, MBE, for the conferral of the degree of Doctor of the University, Honoris Causa.
By the authority of the University, I admit you to the award of Doctor of the University, Honoris Causa.
Good morning, everybody. I've had a large coffee, so my mouth's a little bit dry, so apologies if I'm stumbling at any point. A little bit choked up as well, got to be honest. It's a list of things I'm really proud of, so hearing it all like that is a little bit overwhelming, so bear with me. Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, mum and dad, it goes without saying that I'm deeply grateful and feel incredibly privileged to be receiving this honorary doctorate from the University of Portsmouth, an institution that goes from strength to strength as a place of learning with a diverse staff and student body. I'd like to start with some thank yous. Don't worry, I'm going to keep them fairly brief. Paul Tilley, an old friend from university that has gone on to do some great things here, leading the sports department. Thank you for re-engaging me. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Okay. Thank you for re-engaging me with the university. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. To my mum and dad, thank you for insisting I went to university. Yes, insisting. I really didn't want to go at one point, I'm going to be completely honest. But it was a non-negotiable. I'm sure some of the graduates can kind of maybe relate to some of that. But listen, parents really know what they're talking about, so trust them. Is my message to everyone listening. And to my wife, Anna, and our daughters, Ella and Malika, I've had a blessed career because of their support and care. I've been away for weeks, months at times, and they always welcome me back with love and understanding. They aren't here today. I think they're watching online, hopefully, so hello. But they truly are my why. Now to a confession. I wasn't the greatest student at Portsmouth. My enthusiasm for the nightclubs and the bars and playing football took priority for much of my time in this amazing city. It wasn't that I wasn't academically bright or engaged. I'd been pretty much top of the class for most of my education as a kid. But the truth is, I was suffering from a fear of failure. A feeling that if I tried my best and didn't succeed, then I would feel a deep embarrassment and my worth would be solely assessed on that grade or that moment. So I adopted a position where I felt it was better to coast, to do just enough. And then I could always say, well, if I wanted to achieve it, I could have done if I wanted to. So I went into my final exams needing pretty much perfect scores to get a pass. And thankfully I got those perfect scores and ended up surpassing my tutors, what my tutor's expectation was at the time, and I got a Desmond. For those who don't know what a Desmond is, it's a tutu, to those unfamiliar with the term. And I was so proud of myself because I'd shaken this fear of failure and got on with it. And while I wasn't always a straight A student here, I did learn and develop as a person immensely. And I absolutely see my time at the University of Portsmouth as the foundation of what I've gone on to do. Studying geography here was a privilege. Representing the football team was a privilege, and being an alumni of this university is an honour. After leaving university in 2002, I went on to overcome another big challenge. I suffered a minor stroke at the age of 22 that really did make it clear to me that I needed to get on with life. Thankfully, I made a swift and full recovery, but from that moment, everything changed. My mindset was sharply focused on making the most of my life, making the most of the opportunities in life, and if I failed, it was better to try and fail than never to know. Paul has given you some top lines from my career, and I feel I'm not even halfway into what I can achieve in the future. I'm excited about what's coming next. And during my time at Portsmouth, I feel my appetite to want to make a difference in addressing racism in society began to grow. Living in multicultural North London, I didn't receive overt racism much or at all, but sadly when I leave the capital, that wasn't the case. And those experiences ignited something in me that has burned ferociously ever since. I didn't want anyone else to feel the way that I had felt when I had been racially abused. I didn't want anyone to feel prevented from having the opportunity to achieve because of their background, gender, or ethnicity. And I wanted to help to ensure industries that I was working in celebrated and embraced difference. So I'm very proud to have contributed in this area. In my life and career, I've had so many pinch myself moments, and they keep coming. Today is absolutely one of those moments. So to the graduates today, enjoy this moment that you have earned, and grab hold of that energy and shrug off any fear of failure that you may have and go for it. When you feel you can't fail in life, it gets really interesting and really fast. Good luck to you all, and thank you, everybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the formal part of the ceremony, and I invite the Chancellor, Miss Karen Blackett, and the Academic Registrar, Rebecca Di Pancrazio, to make the formal declarations, after which the students will then process. We'll be joined by the Chancellor and myself on stage, where the students will first be met by Karen and then met by myself. Before that, and while we're getting the students ready to process, we've prepared a short film for you with congratulations from colleagues across the university.
Happy graduation day. What a journey and what an achievement. Your hard work has paid off, and I wish you all the best of luck.
It's with great pleasure that I'm recording this message today to wish our graduates every success in the future.
It's an amazing achievement. Your academic studies will have had lots of ups and downs, and to be here and to be celebrating is wonderful.
It's been a great pleasure to be able to support your aspiration and your career plan.
Today is the result of your determination, your resilience and your amazing talent.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
You have taken the first step towards a very bright future.
Never be afraid to follow your dreams. Remember, you're the only person that can fulfill them.
We know you take many happy memories away with you, and you'll always be a part of Portsmouth.
Go forth and conquer, class of 2024. Your journey to transform the world starts right now.
Congratulations, class of 2024. Welcome to your global alumni community.
Good luck to all of you who are graduating this year. Have a fantastic future career.
Congratulations from the shop!
On behalf of all the placements team, we want to wish you all the best and congratulations on such an amazing achievement.
I'm really chuffed you finished your degree, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Well done, everyone!
Congratulations on graduating!
For the opposite team,
congratulations on your graduation,
and wish you all the best in your futures.
With all our love, prayers and blessings.
Yay!
Chancellor, as Academic Registrar, I certify that all those presented at this ceremony have successfully completed their studies and have satisfied all conditions and requirements of the University.
By the authority of the University, I confirm that all those who are duly qualified are hereby admitted to the awards for which they are presented.
Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the Faculty of Business and Law. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Economics and Management, Oscar Sol Reeves. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Business and Management, Ali Ahmed Alatia. Saud Hadi Al-Hajiri. For the award of Master of Science in Business and Management, Malasubrin Tuba. For the award of Master of Science in International Business and Management, Almanat Kanji Ratutil. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the Faculty of Business and Law. Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Sport, Health and Exercise Science. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Psychology, Benjamin Alderman. Lucy Bishop. Jack Borton. Peter Clark. Cameron Dewey. Morgan Dunmore. Julia Galbiershik. Isabel Georgiou. Macy Gibbs. Bradley Higgins. Keris Jones. Lucy Lawrence. With the outstanding contribution to the department, Jonathan Masandi. Louise McLennan. Zoe Mosley. Christy Jonas Nekrus Savikrus. Marvin Aripu. Aaron Palmer. Alexandra Rainbow. Macy Ring. With the Best BSc Project Grade Award for Sport and Exercise Psychology, Danica Shah. With the contribution to community sport, Nadine Smith. Tommy Smith. Greg Stevens. Wilf Turner. Patrick Warrener. Connor Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Said Ibrahim Abu Baker. Javed Akidia. Matthew Allen. Sarah Barbary. Will Babatu. Charlie Bloomfield. Sammy Boulos. Jack Brown. With the outstanding academic achievement, highest BSc overall grade, Joshua Brown. Ryan Larson Brown. Joshua Castro. Tristan Chapman. Andre Edison Jovic Jeffrey Charles. Bruce Chung. Rafid Chowdhury. Bradley Christie. Carl Chrisman Cooper. Monray Coombs. Alfie Dennis. Harry Denton. Angela Tenga. Daniel Dinsdale. Anthony Edwards. Dakari Ajakimi. Jack Evans. Archie Forden. Leo Franks. Mustafa Katahora. Sebastian Gidley. Owen Gigg. Jaden Gould. Samuel Griffin. Robert Guest. Isabel Harding. Kieran Sean Harmon. Daisy Harrison. Ekramal Hock. Chantal Hughes. Zoe Jones. Kedis Joseph. Chek Fang Michael Cam. David Jordan Kanu. Harvey King. Samuel King. Elishka Kolatova. Gregory Lawler. Kian Leahy. Eugene Von Yi Lee. Ka Wen Jason Lee. Purvi Manosh Kumar. George Marshall Childs. Kyle Matthews. Freya McHugh. George Merritt Webb. Sid Middleton Lee. Finley Morgan. Benjamin Morris. Luke Mundorfer. Yasmin Noor. Abu Saleh Mohammed Niazu Salam. Azuka Akondo. Ji-Yoon Park. Finley Parish. Meet Dinesh Kumar Patel. Billy Payne. Joseph Penrose. Eloise Phillips. Samuel Poole. Jacob Pooley. Alistair Radon. With the Basis Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in Sport and Exercise Science, Joshua Roll Ferreira. Thomas Robotham. Benjamin Rowe. Elizabeth Ruxton. Mihia Karati Sadi. Jack Sansom. Connie Smith. Jade Stevens. Matthew Stray. Lucy Sturton. Jamie Todd. David Twum. Thomas Walker. David Walter. Lewis Warder Green. Eva West. Samuel White. Jacob Winspear. Lucy Winter. Kai Wong. Samuel Worsley. Freya Wright. Nancy Khan Yamkosam. Joshua Young. Joshua Yu. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport Management, Harry Allen. Miles Boulder. Chloe Brockhausen. Patrick Burridge. Zisou Shen. Shalika De Freitas. Murti Diaz Norte Moreros. Manir Hadi. Vega Lowe. Chi Cheng Crispin Lowe. Hazel Morris. Megan Moorish. Jack Norman. Charlie Owen. Georgina Parrott. With the best BSc project grade in sports management, Ryan Purvis. Ben Richards. Sem Schoolmeesters. Joshua Scott. With the outstanding contribution to the department, Gurpreet Singh. Jake Small. Yosef Aniz Redna Karma Sultan. Katie Ann Waring. Adrian Wong. Wong Quan Chu. For the award of Master of Science in Applied Exercise Physiology, Zawar Amir. Matt Simpson. For the award of Master of Science in Clinical Exercise Science, Ishrath Onisa. Shitao. Lavia Agri Liam. Riddhi Meraman Bai Bandia. Saha Batul. Jeffin Francis. Amalia Amaka Ibazim. Gladys Jep Kirui. Abin Jose. Sukanya Kalagadan. Aniz Kayamkulam Majid. Hira Kahil. Sajitha Kisakiku Zikate Udayan. Henry Lewis. Ralph Mortimer. Hayomide Ebenezer Oganuki. Halima Adiola Oko. Esther Oluwafu Melayor Orishakia. Renisha Putiyodatil. Sakshak Rana. Huma Safraz. Sonali Kashinath Shakapure. Sharon Danita Stanley Yavel. Javaria Tabassum. Ikra Tariq. Said Ullah. Mohammed Usman. Monday Osamu Diamen Uwade. Natasha Walter. Graham Way. For the award of Master of Science in Human and Applied Physiology, Christina Dawes. For the award of Master of Science in Physiotherapy, Yasmin Al-Hafed. Alexander Fitzgerald. Natalie Groom. Francis David Hampton. Louis Holiday. Lucy Hughes. With the Frank Golden Award, Best MSc Project Grade, Daniel Maru. Peter O'Neill. Rachel Rees. Antonia Smith. Bo Tran. For the award of Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Psychology, Andreas Anastasiathis. Thomas Cornock. Amy Cowd. Ashwara Sanjay Dupaka. Mahek Chandrashika Kangralkar. Grace Lee. Charles Mace. Shamika Powell. Catherine Rosewood. Isabella Sellers. Adam Tucker. With the Frank Golden Award for the Best MSc Project Grade, Rachel Woods. For the award of Master of Science in Sport Management, Adiniran Olawaju Abiola. Reuben Prince Archibong. Mohammed Junaid Azi Kulangara Mohammed Ashraf. Daniel Bolas. Damien Broad. Alexander Carroll. Nithin Cholakat. Kunal Singh Chauhan. Anthony Dawes. Olayinka Ole de Prairie Lawson. Peter Mario de Silva. Chain Joseph de Souza. Damiola Ebenezer Fayemi. Kwajo Frimpong Manso. Rohan Vasant Gadagoka. Michael Gilkeys. Awan Mohammed Gill. Ali Haider. Nicholas Harrison. Lee Heron. Aaron Isaac. Hugh Jennings. Victor Kamani. Emily Loftus. Razan Hussein Ali Malkawi. Jordan McCann. Jeremiah Oluwasun Oti. Ada Victor Okayami. Githu Pateri Valapil. Peter Oluwatosin Pele. Thomas Pell. Jayashankar Ravikumar. Kieran Scarf. Chitratsky Sharma. Yusuf Owolabi Taiwo. Vincent Tankoy. Sriram Yenga Subramaniam. For the award of Master of Science in Sports Performance, Madope Abalanle Abidir. Olamide Esther Ajayi. Gabrielle Anu Oluwapu Ashadi. Sanadia Banduni. Ethan Barry. Amisha Dinesh Desai. Jordan Hitchin. Mohammed Ovais Ifran. Kaisa Manu. Abhinav Panda. Yanis Perakoulis. Malhar Kumar Rakesh Kumar Pajapati. Callum Strachan. Udit Vaid. Pushpak Yeni. Daniel Young. For the award of Master in Science in Strength, Conditioning and Rehabilitation, Jacinth Manoa Alagison. Michael Anthony Baldacchino. Jacob Dodd. Tom Field. Callum Hodgson. Joseph Hunt. Renata Gorowska. Demi Magrin. Harry Papp. Tilak Ranchanda Murthy. Saraj Shetty. Varvara Thoma. Kieran Turner. For the award of Professional Doctorate in Sport and Exercise Psychology for a programme of research in self-care journeys in sports psychology, perspectives from novices to Olympic practitioners, Daniel Martin. For a programme of research in All Roads Lead to Rome, navigating the applied practice and research landscape as a professional doctorate student in sport and exercise psychology, David Price. For the award of Professional Doctorate in Sport, Exercise and Health Science, for a programme of research in the physiological and perceptual responses to heat acclimatisation and acclimation in elite triathletes, Laura Needham. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Sport, Health and Exercise Science, for a programme of research in the impact of chronic kidney disease and renal replacement therapy on physical and mental well-being in adults with end-stage kidney disease, Joe Atton. For a programme of research in the gastrointestinal paradigm of exertional heat illness, Alexander Gould. For a programme of research in the effects of passive heating on metabolic and cardiovascular function in individuals with type 2 diabetes mellitus, Thomas James. For a programme research in computer simulation of how lumbar spine biomechanics are influenced by female breast mass and motion, Melissa Jones. For a programme research in a comprehensive analysis of the influence of artificial intelligence on functions of human resource management in the context of the Indian sports industry, the Garima Nagar. For a programme research in an evolution of the British Army Sports Bra Fitting and Issue Service and recommendations for bra usage during basic training, Emily Paynes. For a programme research in the development and evaluation of a novel 2-day condensed heme acclimation intervention, Charlotte Stevens. For a programme of research in the neural and vascular pathophysiology presented in the chronic phase of non-freezing cold injury, Jennifer Wright. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Sport, Health and Exercise Science, PhD by publication, for a programme research in the effect of cardiometabolic factors, body composition, cardiorespiratory fitness, sedentary time and physical activity on arterial and cardiac structure and functioning in children, adolescents and young adults, Oluwatosin Andrew Agbaje. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Sport, Health and Exercise Science, for a programme research in a human factors perspective to investigate escalated incidents, Philip John Beards. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the School of Sport, Health and Exercise Science. Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the Faculty of Technology. For the award of Master of Physics in Physics, Astrophysics and Cosmology, Ethan Taylor. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Jacques Lavoie. For the award of Master of Science in Engineering Management, Tajmi Sharin. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the Faculty of Technology and for today's ceremony.
Chancellor Blackett, I present to you Eliska Kolatova to respond to the University on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here today to celebrate discipline and ambition. An ambition to pursue a degree which may have proven to be something greater than we have yet faced in our lives, and the discipline that we all needed to get us here today. Whatever obtaining degree has been a lifelong dream or merely a step on a journey, we have made it happen, and now we get to benefit from it for the rest of our lives. To paraphrase an inspirational figure and a famous basketball player, Kobe Bryant, we are not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We are up here because we believed in something and we delivered. University of Portsmouth is this extraordinary place where bright people of all ages, beliefs, and ethnicities come together and learn not only from the lecturers, but also from one another. Some of us may have just crossed a street to be here today, and others the whole continents. Yet the challenges that we face unite us in this shared success. Although we are the ones gaining the degree today, really the whole support system of those who stood and guided us throughout the past few years should be recognized too. Whatever they were relative, lecturer, non-academic university staff, or course mate to us. Whoever might be addressing now, whatever present in this room or not, thank you. Thank you for selflessly facing and conquering this challenge with us. As this might feel like a finale, Barack Obama once said, "The future rewards those who press on." And so think of today as a baseline. There's always more to how we can elevate ourselves as scholars, professionals, and human beings. We are to continuously learn, to grow, to build, and to give back to the community. And most importantly, we are to stay humble, stay true to our values, and never cease being curious. For now, graduates, let us enjoy this tremendous and well-earned success. Class of 2024, congratulations. This is officially it. We did it. Thank you.
Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, my name is Karen Blackett and I have the absolute honour and privilege of being Chancellor of this university. Massive congratulations on becoming graduates today. We have something in common. I am also a graduate of this university. I graduated 32 years ago in 1992, and I have very fond memories of that day. I especially remember my parents glowing with pride. They were first-generation immigrants from Barbados, and my graduation was a great achievement, not just for me, but for all three of us. Collecting my degree certificate here at the Guildhall, I felt immensely happy and relieved. But honestly, I was also nervous about what would come next. You might be feeling that too. Maybe you're not sure where you want to go now, or you know, but you're not sure how to get there. Even if you do have your first steps lined up after you finish university today, you might still be apprehensive. That is entirely natural. Think back to the days before you started your degree and you walked into your lecture hall for the very first time. How were you feeling? Excited, but also a bit nervous. And look where you are now. You'll feel this time and again in life at times of change and challenge. Excitement and anxiety are two sides of the same coin. Let excitement win. Because changes and challenges keep life fresh and interesting. Twists and turns in the road make us look up again at the scenery. And when we find one pathway closed, we will learn how to make our own way. Now, when I was finishing uni, I knew I wanted a career in the advertising industry and marketing communications. And there I was, graduation day 1992, with a degree in geography. I knew nothing about the advertising industry. I had no connections. So I researched. What areas could I work in? How do I get into the industry? and I applied myself to finding the answers. And I applied to so many graduate training programs, and I applied for what seemed like every entry-level job. And I got rejected and rejected more times than I can remember. So I changed my approach. I stopped fixating on the destination, and I started to think about the skills that I had learnt while I was here at university. As part of my geography degree, I had completed a statistics module. When I saw an ad for a trainee media auditor, I thought statistics skills might get me in the door, and I was right. But at my interview, they saw I had what it took to work in a different area of the business, media planning. And that's how I got started in the advertising industry. Was it plain sailing from there? No. In the early 90s, not many people in advertising looked like me. There weren't many women at the top, and there were no black women at the top at all. Most leaders went to a handful of very select universities and were networked and connected to each other. I could have given up and said, this doesn't look like a place for me. I can't see anyone that looks like me or has my background. I don't feel as though I belong. But your career, like your life, isn't meant to be easy. Ultimately, it's what you make it. I believe in persistence and resilience. Throughout your journey, you will experience what psychologists call learning dips. They are entirely natural. As you learn something new, your performance naturally dips. But as you get the hang of it, your performance starts to peak again. There will, of course, be things that go wrong, things that do not go to plan. When that happens, I want you to remember these words and repeat them. Minor setback means a major comeback. When something doesn't work, ask yourself what you can learn from it. That's how you come back stronger and do better. And I've learnt that from experience. Over the past 30 plus years, I learned how to help my industry change. And the industry learned how to do things differently. The world of advertising and marketing communications today is much more diverse than it ever was. Is my mission over? Hell no. And here you are at the end of one learning journey. And let me tell you, you will never stop learning. Today is not an ending, it's your beginning. I genuinely believe that everyone has a superpower inside of them. I want you to find yours and nurture it and use it wisely. Celebrate the things that make you unique. Don't you dare try to blend or fit in. Find some genuine cheerleaders, the people that know the true you, all of your hopes as well as your fears. They will support and advise you on life's journey. They will help pick you up when you fall, because you will, but they'll also give you the wings and the oxygen you need to fly even higher. You might well be sitting next to your cheerleaders today. You can also find others in your new global family of more than 250,000 Portsmouth alumni, and that includes me. Tap into the wonderful connections, networks, and mentoring that this community opens up. And please, cheerlead others just as hard as they cheerlead you. Pay it forward. Be the change that you want to see. The world is absolutely yours for the taking. But please, remember to find your joy. Do what makes your soul shine. But today, I want you to remember and do just one thing, and that's to celebrate, as you absolutely deserve it. I hope you're proud of yourselves, because I'm proud of every single one of you. Congratulations on becoming graduates of the University of Portsmouth 2024, and really well done. I now declare this congregation closed. Please be upstanding for the academic procession.